Naran and Kaghan are two famous tourist destinations located in the Kaghan Valley, in the Mansehra district of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Pakistan. Here's a brief overview of their history. Historical background of Naran and Kaghan. Ancient roots. The Kaghan Valley, including Naran, has been inhabited for centuries. It lies along ancient trade routes that connected Central Asia with the Indian subcontinent. The area was once part of the Gandhara civilization, known for its Buddhist culture and art. Name origin. The name Kaghan is derived from the town of Kaghan, one of the valley's main settlements. Naran, now more popular due to tourism, was a small summer settlement traditionally used by the local Gujar and Kohistani tribes. Colonial era. During the British rule in India, the British explored and surveyed the area due to its strategic and geographic importance. The valley became known for its natural beauty, attracting officers and explorers. Cultural heritage. The region is home to Gujars, Kohistanis, and Pashtuns, who have preserved their traditional lifestyles, including pastoralism and seasonal migration. Local folklore includes legends about Lake Saif ul-Muluk, which is tied to a romantic fairy tale of a Persian prince and a fairy queen. Tourism boom. Since the 1980s, and especially in the 2000s, Naran has grown rapidly as a tourist hub due to improved roads and facilities. Key attractions include Lake Saif ul-Muluk, Lulusar Lake, Babusar Top, and the Kunhar River. Natural disasters. The 2005 earthquake and periodic landslides have impacted the region but also brought attention to the need for development and resilience in infrastructure. Would you like to know more about the legends of Lake Saif ul-Muluk or details about tourist activities in Naran future? Today. Here is the complete history of Naran and Kaghan Valley, covering its geographical importance, ancient connections, cultural background, colonial history, and modern development. Complete history of Naran and Kaghan Valley. Geographical and strategic importance. The Kaghan Valley is a 155-kilometer-long alpine valley located in the Mansehra district of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Pakistan. It runs alongside the Kunhar River, from Balakot to Babusar Top 13,690 feet. Naran is one of the main towns in this valley and acts as the gateway to high-altitude areas like Lake Saif ul-Muluk and Lulusar Lake. Due to its elevation and fertile land, the valley has historically supported agriculture, livestock, and seasonal settlements. Ancient history. The Kaghan region lies near the area historically known as Gandhara, which thrived from the 6th century BCE to the 11th century CE. Gandhara was an early center of Buddhism, and nearby areas like Taxila and Swat were hubs of Greco-Buddhist art. While no major Buddhist relics have been discovered in Kaghan itself, it was likely part of ancient trade and pilgrimage routes leading toward Kashmir and China. The people of Kaghan had contact with traders, monks, and travelers moving through the Silk Route and mountain passes. Medieval and tribal period. After the fall of Gandhara, the valley came under the influence of various local rulers and later Muslim conquerors from the north. By the 16th–18th centuries, the region was ruled loosely under the Mughal Empire and later under local Pashtun and Hazara tribal leaders. The Gujars, Kohistanis, and Swatis Pashtun origin began settling the region, practicing transhumance, seasonal livestock migration. The valley remained largely isolated, with tribal governance and traditional customs. British colonial period 1849–1947. After the British annexed Punjab and Hazara in 1849, they began mapping and exploring mountainous regions like Kaghan. British officers praised its climate and beauty. Some built rest houses and trekking trails for summer retreats. The valley remained under the control of local chiefs but was integrated administratively into the Hazara district. Naran was still a minor settlement at this time, used mainly during summer by local shepherds. Post-independence development 1947–1980s. After the creation of Pakistan in 1947, Kaghan became part of the new country. The area saw slow development initially due to its remoteness, harsh winters, and landslide-prone terrain. However, the Pakistani government began to invest in tourism and infrastructure in the 1960s–70s. A road was built from Balakot to Naran, improving access. Rise of tourism 1990s–2020s. From the 1990s onwards, Naran transformed into a bustling tourist town. Attractions like Lake Saif ul-Muluk, Babusar Pass, Shogran, and Lulusar Lake gained fame through media and local folklore. Hotels, guesthouses, and markets were established to cater to the growing number of domestic tourists. Tourism surged in the 2000s, with Naran receiving over 1 million visitors annually during peak summer months. Adventure tourism such as hiking, rafting, jeep safaris, and trout fishing became popular. Natural disasters and environmental concerns. The 2005 Kashmir earthquake caused major damage in the broader Hazara region, including parts of Kaghan Valley. Seasonal landslides, glacial melt, and flooding have affected the valley's infrastructure. Environmental degradation due to over-tourism, pollution of rivers and lakes, and deforestation have become serious concerns in recent years. Efforts have begun to promote eco-tourism, waste management, and sustainable development. Cultural and folkloric significance. The valley is rich in oral traditions and folklore. The most famous legend is of Lake Saif ul-Muluk, about a Persian prince, Saif ul-Muluk, who falls in love with a fairy, Badi ul-Jamal. This story has been romanticized in poetry and plays. The culture of Kaghan reflects a mix of Gujar, Swati, and Kohistani traditions, with their own languages, music, and attire. Conclusion. Naran and Kaghan have evolved from tribal summer pastures to one of Pakistan's premier tourist destinations. Their natural beauty, cultural richness, and mythological tales continue to attract visitors from all over the world. Preserving their environment and heritage is key to their future.